Dr. Chris Miller, www.health.com.au. And I have a couple of questions for him today. So we're going to get Chris on and hopefully... There he is. Look at him looking sharp.
Thank you.
All good. Now, we're going to cut straight into this, okay? So
Sure.
my question to you is, my friend, that somebody sent me a message the other day and I put something out about ketosis and ketones and training like that and for Olympic weightlifting and powerlifting. And the response was, nah, doesn't work, rubbish, you need carbohydrates, it just doesn't work like that. And I wanted you to tell us a little bit about why that could be or could not be incorrect.
Yeah, sure thing. Look, that's a fairly common misconception. And it's also reflective of the last sort of 30 years or so, or longer, of nutritional studies and paradigms of thinking. So what we need to do is really have a shift in our paradigms of how we approach health and fitness and training and nutrition. One of the big advocates of that is Timothy Noakes. He wrote the book on nutritional science. So he was the first guy that published nutrition science for exercise back in the 80s, the biggest name dude in the world. He then wrote an open letter of apology about 10, 12 years ago saying, I've had it wrong for the last 30 years. This is how you should be doing it. So if that guy with a couple of PhDs can do it, then little old me, who used to do exactly what you just said then, I can change my mind if I have the humility and also the evidence of study to back it up. Now, I'm just going to refer to one study today. Now, this study, they got a couple of groups of guys, college-aged athletes, fit and strong and already training. Okay, now they broke them up into two groups. One group did carbohydrate, Western diet-based training. So they ate carbohydrates, they had a slight restriction on their overall calories to try and, look at weight loss. Then they put another group on ketogenic diet and gave them no calorie restriction. So they could eat as much as they wanted so long as they were in a ketogenic eating pattern of the breakdown of nutrients. Now, when they finished up after 12 weeks, here's what happened. The ketogenic group had almost double the loss in body fat percentage. So the Western diet guys, they were on eating carbs and on calorie restriction. So they were like training hard and they were restricted in what they could eat.
Dying.
The ketogenic guys ate whatever they could eat, and they had almost double the percentage of body fat loss in 12 weeks.
Nice.
The lean muscle mass of the ketogenic diet was increased by about 50 to 75%. So they had more increase in lean body mass over 12 weeks than the carbohydrate Western-based diet. Okay, so they've had a decrease in body fat. They've had an increase in lean body mass. So that is almost like the holy grail of weightlifting. If you can increase your lean body mass while decreasing body fat, then like that is just kind of what people pay money for. Like that's the holy grail.
For sure. Yep.
Here's the next thing that I really want you to take away from this. The ketogenic group, they had an increase in testosterone levels, so your muscle building alpha hormone, that was 3 to 4 times higher than the Western diet group. So the ketogenic group, as a result of their nutrition, had an increase of up to 4 times higher in their testosterone levels than the Western diet group. Now, why
That's
that
insane.
is saturated fat, one of the main energy substrates in the ketogenic diet, is the precursor to your anabolic hormones. So by eating that ketogenic diet, they had an increase in the anabolic hormones, and the primary anabolic hormone is testosterone. So these guys were having surges in their testosterone that were huge compared to the Western diet group that didn't. All right, so if you can then look at, performance-enhancing drugs, testosterone is number one.
It's up there.
It's up there. And these guys were having a boost in that naturally and safely as a result of their diet. So we had a decrease in body fat percentage. We had an increase in lean body mass. We also had an increase in testosterone levels. And the strength and power testing of the two groups, because they did the same weights program over that 12 weeks, the strength and power outcomes were slightly higher in the ketogenic group. And that's just of the numbers lifted. What you then have to read into that is that they had a decrease in body fat percentage and a slight increase in muscle. So that those then numbers of lifting, because they finished up at a lower body weight,
That's it.
then increases the scale of percentage of improvement of that lift.
Yeah.
If I'm 80 kilos and I can bench press 80 kilos, I'm going to call that 1 for 1. If I'm 75 kilos and I can bench press 80 kilos, and the guy beside me is 80 kilos and can bench press 80 kilos, I win based on a body fat level. As an Olympic weightlifter, Tommy, you're going to compete in the 90 kilo class. If you're in the 90 kilo class and your body fat percentage is at 9 or 8%, whatever it is now, after the last 3 months of running through this, and the guy beside you is at 90 kilos and at 20% body fat, which is pretty standard in Olympic weightlifting, to be honest, then, you know, your power output is going to be better. You're essentially going to be competing against guys, you know, in a completely different class because you've got such a low body weight percentage compared to them, if that makes sense. So, guys, you don't need the carbs to perform. There's a whole host of other things we can talk about, but I'll cut it off there so I don't blow people's minds too much. If you're a 30 to 40-year-old and you want to get lean and you want to have lower body fat percentage, you want to maintain muscle mass, you want to have, you know, comparative strength outcomes, if you want to increase testosterone in your 30s and 40s, which is key to anti-aging, then this is for you.
And happiness.
And happiness. Happy, that's right.
Happy wife, happy life.
If one of the biggest factors for depression in 30 to 40-year-olds, we can get into this, in males, is low testosterone. It's one of the biggest causative factors, associated factors, correlative factors. So if we can hugely increase your testosterone without doing the, you know, the new big thing, which is anti-aging hormone replacement therapy, you can do it through diet. You're going to save yourself thousands of dollars a month on hormone therapy. And you're going to fix up yourself mentally, or at least address one of the issues that's causing that. But maybe that's something we can talk about tomorrow.
Let's do it. Let's talk tomorrow. All right. So you all heard it here. Ketones are better for strength and power, hands down. You sold it. I'm going to forward this video on to the person that sent me a lovely message. All right. Peace out. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
See you soon. Bye, guys.
See ya. Bye.